Carbonara is one of the most ruined pasta dishes on the internet. Today I'm going to show you the Roman way, the classic way. There's only 5 ingredients in it, and there's definitely no cream. Carbonara is a classic Roman pasta dish, okay? There's only 5 ingredients in there. There's guanciale, there's pecorino romano, there's eggs, black pepper, and pasta. Not bacon, not cream, not even pancetta. It's guanciale, which is the cheek of the pig, right? You see that? It's cured. Charcuterie. It's cured meat made from the cheek of the pig. All right, we're gonna take that, we're gonna dice it down into small pieces, render it into a pan, cook our spaghetti, and we're gonna sort of make our egg sauce with the pecorino romano and egg, and we're gonna put the pasta in it and bring it all together. We're gonna put the guanciale back in on top after, all right? I've seen this dish made so many different times, and it's something that Italians feel so passionately about. I'm lucky to have spent a lot of time in Italy. I have a lot of Italian friends. Stick to the classic recipe and cook it properly, and I promise you, you're gonna be blown away by the results, okay? So let's get started. First thing I'm gonna do is dice my guanciale nice and small. We're gonna into a pan. Right now the pan's off. I'm gonna start it in a cold pan and start rendering that fat out nice and slowly, all right? So that's your guanciale, okay? That's your cured jowl, cheek meat from the pig, all right? And all you wanna do is cut it down into little pieces like this, into a pan that's off, and turn it on, sort of medium to high. Next step, I'm gonna season my pasta water right here behind me. I got spaghetti. What I need to do now is start with my eggs. I only want to use the egg yolk. Here I got 5 yolks. Three, 4, 5. The next thing that we want to do is grate our pecorino romano into the 5 yolks that we have. Use the small setting on your cheese grater because you're going to want it to melt quickly. And just grate that cheese straight in there. Keep an eye on your guanciale. You're looking for a nice color, crispy. Take a fork, mix that cheese into that egg yolk. Make it like a smooth sort of mixture. If you're doing a big batch of this, you're doing this in a restaurant, I would do a whole bunch of it and I would sort of like hand blend it, immersion blend it together so you have this really creamy, emulsified mixture basically. Even a blender would work well for this as well and make this sort of puree of egg yolk and pecorino. It needs to be pecorino. That's the dish. Look at that guanciale there getting nice and crispy, caramelized. This is gonna add such nice texture to the pasta after when it's done. That's the color we want. That's where we want them. Okay, we're just gonna now take them out of the pan, okay, and we're gonna put them all over a paper towel and sort of leave all of that fat that rendered out in the pan, okay? Let it cool down a second so you don't have oil flying everywhere. But what you're gonna do is take a ladle of your pasta water and put it into that fat. Our pasta is about 50% there. It's still very al dente. It's not done yet. But what we're doing is taking it out of this pot and cooking it in the pan with the fat and the pasta water, finishing it almost like you would a risotto. And we're just letting that pasta absorb all of that flavor from the pan. Pasta water, the fat, and also you're gonna have a lot more control from overcooking this pasta. It's gonna give it this nice, beautiful, creamy texture with all the starch in the pan. Take a little bit of that pasta water and put it into your egg and cheese mixture. What that's gonna do is just start tempering those eggs. Stop the eggs from cooking so quickly when they go in the pan. The thing that you want to avoid when you're making carbonara is making scrambled eggs inside your pasta. You want a smooth emulsion inside your pasta. Carbonara. Really good. Al dente. That's what you want, al dente. It's just absorbing that water, cooking a little bit. Add water as you need it. Pasta absorbs water, add more water. Very simple. Pasta's almost there. We're gonna take black pepper, medium coarse black pepper. Give it a fair amount. Sort of a big part of this dish. Okay, right into that egg mixture. The pasta's right where I want it. Now what I'm gonna do is turn the pan off, okay? Turn the pan off and just agitate the pasta a little bit. See all the steam coming out of there? All of that steam is kind of offensive. All of that steam is gonna heighten the chances that you're gonna have scrambled eggs into your pasta. So what I do is turn the pan off and agitate it a little bit. Knock some of that heat out. But you see how creamy it is already? So starch from the pasta. Now, we have our beautiful egg pecorino romano mixture together. What we're gonna do is just take that, okay, and watch. Right over top. Now the residual heat from the pan is gonna cook that egg. It's really important that this is now off the heat. No more heat's going into this pan. It's just gonna make this creamy sauce that coats the pasta. See? Then you take a bowl. Pasta. Guanciale. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is true classic pasta carbonara. Just follow the classic recipe. If you can't get guanciale, get it on Amazon. You can get guanciale on Amazon. Find guanciale, find pecorino romano, okay? Use good eggs. Use like enriched egg yolks if you have it. Pay attention to that pan. The temperature of the pan is super important. Whisking the eggs with the pecorino. Giving a good amount of black pepper. Don't be shy with the black pepper. This is a classic recipe that's been around for probably 100 years. Do it justice. Make it the way it's supposed to be made with the ingredients that were meant to go inside of it. And I promise you're gonna find perfect harmony in a bowl of pasta. If you like these videos of me recreating classic dishes, please let me know in the comments so I know to make more. Like, subscribe, and follow for more. Mamma mia, that's delicious. That is so good. The guanciale is crispy and the pasta is just smooth and soft. And you bite through these like crispy bits.
All right, is that a cut?
Yeah, I just keep eating it.